cracker Karen and all that dumb shit. I don't deal with that shit. I don't deal with Karens at all.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the Sector Shit Show Special Report. The viewers have chosen to have the Tyra Family Dirt aired due to Tyra'S consistent doxing of others. And since Tyra'S mother, a known crack fiend, and a boil on the butt of humanity, has been his biggest kept secret since starting YouTube, we will begin there. A good friend to the Sector Shit Show, Supersayianjim, has given the channel some vital information on Tyra'S mother, Helen, and has asked that the Sector Shit Show produce this expose due to his time restraints and traveling. So, the Sector Shit Show and Supersayianjim would like to present to you the life and times of Helen Ann Moore, daughter of Ella Louise Moore. Tyra'S dead granny, Ella Louise Moore, was born February 16, 1944, and at the ripe old age of 15 years old, she gave birth to Tyra'S mother, now the infamous crack fiend, Helen Ann Moore, in August of 1959. Tyra'S mother, Helen, probably didn't have it easy growing up, being that her mother, Tyra'S grandmother, Ella, gave birth to Uncle Kenny just 13 short months after Helen was born, making her a 16-year-old mother of two. Helen Moore, Tyra'S mother, at 18 years old, hooked up with Paul Edward Scott, allegedly Tyra'S father, when he was the age 22, and produced a demon child that she named Tyra in October of 1977, only 2 short months after her 18th birthday. We'll now take a look of a side-by-side of Tyra Moore next to his mother and next to his supposed father, and see if we see any resemblance in the two.
You my daddy?
I'm your daddy. I'm trying to tell you, son.
Hold up, man. I apologize then. When can I meet
Yes, sir.
you? No, when can I meet you, daddy? Because damn, if my mama lied to me, right? And you are actually my real daddy? Man, I apologize, daddy. I want to meet you. I thought my daddy died.
And this is where the fun begins. Helen is now 61 years old, and for the past 30 years, Helen has been a drain on the Marion County courts and legal system. Her criminal activity didn't start becoming documented until she reached the age of 30, and Tyra was the tender age of 13, and probably just starting up his game called the Dime Life. At the age of 30, Helen got her first official charge on 6/8 of 1990, when she was charged for restitution on damages done to a property owned by Midtown American. As of 6/24 of 21, she still owes $6,000 on that case. Then, at the age of 33, on 3/26 of 92, she was charged restitution for damages done to an apartment complex owned by Williams Properties. As of today, 6/24 of 21, she owes $2,981. In June of 1997, at the age of 38, she was cited with unsafely operating a commercial vehicle, in addition to operating without a valid commercial license. At the age of 43, on October 22, 2002, the same age Tyra is today, she was cited with driving with a suspended license. She was also cited for speeding, owing $165 on both of those citations. As of today, 6/24/21, still owes a balance of $330 on this case. Then, at the age of 45, on 6/24 of 04, she was arrested and charged with criminal misdemeanor, possession of paraphernalia. On 7/26, she was released, and on 12/13 of 04, after seeing the judge, she was given 180-day probation.
Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life.
And random urinalysis.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
On 3/11 of 05, she was already in custody for a synthetic marijuana charge that she received on 3/10 of 05, and a warrant was issued on 3/11 of 05. On 5/26 of 05, another warrant was issued for probation violation on this charge. On 11/6 of 06, she was released. At the age of 46, on 3/10 of 2005, she was cited with possession of a synthetic cannabis, and on 5/11 of 05, a warrant was issued. On 11/6 of 06, posted bond and was released, and as of 6/24, she owes $250 on this case. At the age of 49, on 5/6/2008, she was cited with speeding and driving with a suspended license. At the age of 50, she receives her first Class C felony for forgery. At this time, she pled not guilty. On 5/4 of 09, a warrant was issued. On 5/8 of 09, a bond was set for $7,500. Her court-appointed attorney requested that her bond be reduced due to her being indigent, and the bond was set at $5,000. I was able to look up the Indiana statute on her specific charge. The specific charge that she received, the Class C felony, was for being in possession of a card skimming device to commit fraud designed to read encoded information on credit cards. And on 6/2 of 2009, Judge Mark Stoner finds Helen guilty of forgery and fraud with a card skimming device. On the same day, 6/2 of 09, Helen then withdraws her not guilty plea and pleads guilty. On 6/10 of 09, her sentence was set to 730 days probation, court cost of $164, 35 days jail time in the Marion County Detention Center, and 180 days home detention. 6/10 of 09, the judge considered time served, and on 6/12 of 09, she did her first drug screening. On 10/29 of 09, she violated probation and a warrant was issued. On 5/17 of 2010, she was arrested for that warrant, served 45 days in Marion County, and as of 6/24 of 21, owes $50 on that case. And now for the coup de grace of her charges, and the most recent charge that Helen has received. Mature age of 59 years old, on August 13, 2018, Helen was charged with a felony 6 domestic battery in the presence of a child less than 16 years old, in addition to a Class A misdemeanor of domestic battery resulting in bodily injury, in addition to a Class A misdemeanor of intimidation with the threat of retaliation. We were able to look up the statute on those charges, and this is where it gets interesting. The charge of domestic violence was done knowingly and intentionally in front of a child less than 16 years old, upgrading her charge to a felony 6. She threatened a family member or household member to engage in conduct against their will and threatened retaliation to destroy home or vehicle for a prior act committed. The domestic battery case, she caused bodily injury to a household member or a family member, and knowingly and intentionally threw bodily fluid or feces in an angry manner. All being done within the presence of a child under the age of 16 years old, making these charges a felony 6. After the domestic battery charge and the felony 6 domestic violence and intimidation retaliation threats, on 8/15 of 2018, a no contact order was issued. And a $2,000 bond was set. On 8/16, a $250 cash bond was set by the judge, and pretrial began on 12/5 of 18. The request for the 911 call was issued on 12/5 of 2018. The court found that Helen was indigent and requested that the bond be lowered, and on 12/28 of 2018, just 3 short days after Christmas, Helen was released. 2018, she was in the Marion County Detention Center. Helen did not spend Christmas with her family, and as of 6/24/2021, owes a balance of $100 on this case. After seeing the judge, Helen was sentenced to 4 years, 730 days probation, with 35 days time served, 180 days home detention. She was sentenced to 1 year in jail, with a 48 days credit and work release.
I don't deal with Karens. I don't deal with Karens, bitch. So I'm gonna block you. I don't deal with cracker Karens.